Hi there, Internet. I'm TychoCelchuuu. This is a Men of War video. Again, not Assault Squad. This time there was one person playing Assault Squad, but, like, literally just one person, so that's really not enough for a multiplayer game, and I was playing with lollybo anyways, so it's me and him against a couple other people. This is an infantry-only match, and, it's victory flag, which is why we have this preparation time in the beginning. Before I forget, well, two things, I guess. Since I'm playing with lollybo, perhaps you're familiar, there will be no sound, unfortunately. I think I need a second sound card or something to be able to record ventrilo, or record game sound separately from hearing ventrilo. I don't know. Whatever, I'm not buying a second sound card for that. And second, before I forget, if 10,000 people join the Men of War Assault Squad Steam group, they're going to make the beta an open beta. And originally I thought that's like not going to happen, like, 10,000 people know. But apparently they're up to 7,000 or something, so, I'm plugging it in my video. Not like I care, I'm already in the beta. But, yeah, real fast, I run up to the middle and get into the victory flag thing. Oh, this is a 3v3, actually. It's not just me and lollybo. There's a guy named Sergei, who was with us, like Sergei 1212 or something like that. I don't know. We'll see in a sec. But yeah, victory flag, if you're not familiar, it's just one flag in the middle. If you capture it, you win. Typically, nobody captures it because it's very difficult to capture. It takes quite a while. But if you capture it, you win. Basically, aside from that, whoever has the most points at the end of the timer wins, and you get points by killing people. You get however many points they were worth if you kill them. So, if a rifleman squad costs 10 and you kill them, you'll get 10 points, I believe. Is how it works. And we are the B team. They are the A team. You can see the points in the upper right. And every time we play Victory Flag, lollybo is always asking me, like, when we're 3/4 of the way done with the game, he's like, are we A or B? Because he's always trying to figure out who's winning. And I'm telling him, we're always the green team. Whatever is written in green is whatever team you're playing. So you can tell we have 8 points versus their 28. And I am certainly not helping that because my people keep dying. I just keep getting matched up against overwhelming firepower. We are the Russians. We are fighting the British. That does not make a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Poor little Sergei's got his machine gunner over here, not in any cover, which is not very good, but he should really be behind some sandbags or something, because machine gunners are very expensive and very useful, but he's a good dude, and he gets them out of there. So that's nice. I'm trying to handle the left while lollybo gets the right, and Sergei sort of takes the middle. I'm going heavy on the submachine gunner infantry in this video, even after talking about how awesome riflemen are, just because the PPSH is so good, and because it's infantry only, so, yeah, so I don't have to worry about tanks. I'm not really sure why that would make me get submachine gunners more than anyone, but you see me pulling back. My people have gotten sort of hurt, so I'm just going to heal up. No point in going into the fight with anything less than full health. And don't really need to worry about using all those bandages because you can always pick more up off the ground from dead people. And frankly, once you use your first set of bandages, it's very unlikely they're going to survive the second assault. I mean, it's a miracle they survived the first assault to use the bandages in the first place, so don't feel bad about using those up. And yeah, this is a 30-minute long game at most, and I believe this one does go all 30 minutes. And so basically I'm kind of holding back till I have enough people to push through. Since it's infantry only, there's not going to be any sort of vehicle to break through or anything, so I'm working basically just on numbers to break through. And unfortunately you can only select like 8 people at a time, so it's slightly difficult to micro, but I could put these people in a control group if I wanted. I'm sort of splitting my forces a little bit. And, yeah, unfortunately it turns out there's a machine gun there, so they're all gonna die. I'm trying to get them out of there, but yeah, it's really not going very well. And on the right, it's not going well for lollybo either. Sergei's managing to kill people, though. Sergei 16003 is his name. So that's nice. And, but yeah, I'm actually surprised I got that many people out of there, because normally a machine gun will just open up on you and everybody dies, but they went prone almost immediately, and they went prone on a hill, so it's kind of hard to like fire up at them. There's not a big profile they're presenting, and if you're firing down at someone who's prone, obviously you have a fair amount of space to hit them on, like anywhere from their head to their feet, but if they're up on a hill, you kind of just, it's very difficult to hit them. So we're not too far behind, 30 points behind. Although, that's like 3 squads of infantry, so we would have to do pretty well to come back. But, we have plenty of time. There's a squad of Royal Marines. Someone kept berating me. They're not called like Royal Marines or something. They're called like Navy Marines or something. And one day I checked in the menu and they're called fucking Royal Marines. Maybe they aren't Royal Marines, but that's what the game calls them. So, like, whatever. That's what they are. And those guys are awesome. They're the Russian elite infantry, the Russian light elite infantry, and they're very good with their rifles. They have SVT-40s, which are semi-automatic rifles, and lollybo catching a bunch of commandos off guard, which brings us very close to even in points, because commandos are the British elite infantry. Commandos very good in close up. They have Sten guns, and I believe they also come with a couple Bren machine guns, so they're good there. Whereas Russian elite infantry, light elite infantry, very good at long range. They get a couple machine guns and a bunch of rifles, and they're very good at long range. Lollybo buying a set of them, they're really good. All elite infantry are very good. You should never impugn the honor of the elite infantry, but Russian ones really nice. They fire pretty effectively, and you see them actually taking on this machine gun and not doing too bad. They killed one of the guys manning that machine gun, and that's always difficult because there's a shield protecting the machine gun. Unfortunately, I don't know what he's doing running out into the open, but now the machine gun turns to the right and fires, and so now that the shield is not protecting him, Lollybo's naval infantry in the middle can actually fire, and I believe they're about to kill the machine gunner, or if not, they've certainly almost killed it. That's going to get recruited almost immediately anyways, so. But that guy fell from the windmill. I'm not sure if you saw that, but he totally did. This game would be nice without ragdoll physics. Of course it would explode. Already all the buildings and trees and stuff are ragdolls, and all the items and helmets that get knocked off and guns and stuff, those are all ragdolls. So I guess not technically ragdoll, I don't know. But yeah, we're basically even in points at this point. So it's just going to be a whole lot of this shooting at each other. This is a really weird map, by the way, if you haven't noticed already. All these giant hills and then the open road through the middle. I think it's a pretty popular map, but I don't like it. Just because the hills break things up way too much. You can't even walk directly over a lot of the hills. They're too sheer for that. Maybe they're not too sheer for that, but there's just it's too hilly, and there's only two. It's not a big, expansive map, and I don't like it. It funnels things too much. There's not a lot of places you can run to and from. It locks you in, like a lock on a locker. Why are they called lockers when they don't have anything to do with locks? Like a locker in a gym or something. Like they should be called like boxes or something. Boxers, metal boxes. I don't know what's going on with my people in these ruins, but they're getting their ass kicked, so I'm just telling them, throw some grenades. And my opponent had the same idea, and unfortunately managed to make it work much better, so that little grenade set us back about 20 points, and now we're losing again.